having the power to unravel the facade of a narcissist, exposing their insecurities and rendering their manipulative tactics ineffective. Drawing inspiration from the wisdom of ancient philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, this guide reveals 7 insightful ways to outsmart and torture the narcissist in your life, not with cruelty, but with profound psychological strategies. Overview of narcissism and its impact on relationships. Narcissism, characterized by an excessive preoccupation with oneself and a lack of empathy for others, can profoundly affect relationships. Narcissists often crave admiration and validation, using manipulation and control to maintain their inflated self-image. This behavior can lead to significant emotional and psychological harm for those involved with them, as partners, friends, or family members may feel devalued, neglected, and constantly on edge. The relationship dynamics become skewed, with the narcissist seeking to dominate and the other person struggling to maintain a sense of self-worth and autonomy. Purpose: reclaiming power and self-worth. The goal of addressing a narcissist's behavior is not to inflict harm or engage in vengeful actions. Instead, it is about reclaiming one's power and self-worth, which narcissists often erode through their manipulative tactics. By employing thoughtful and strategic responses, individuals can protect themselves, regain confidence, and establish healthy boundaries. This approach emphasizes personal growth and resilience, fostering a mindset that prioritizes self-care and emotional well-being over the need to retaliate or seek revenge. Introduction to Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, renowned Stoic philosophers, offer timeless wisdom and strategies for dealing with life's challenges, including interactions with difficult individuals like narcissists. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor known for his introspective and philosophical work Meditations, advocates for maintaining control over one's thoughts and emotions. His teachings emphasize the importance of inner strength and clarity in the face of external turmoil. Epictetus, a former slave turned influential philosopher, teaches the significance of personal agency and resilience. His works, particularly the Enchiridion, provide practical advice on cultivating self-discipline and focusing on what is within one's control. Both philosophers underscore the value of inner peace, rational thinking, and self-mastery, offering profound insights that can empower individuals to navigate and overcome the challenges posed by narcissistic relationships. 1. Ignore their need for attention. Explanation of the narcissist's craving for admiration. Narcissists possess an insatiable craving for admiration and validation. This stems from a deep-seated need to bolster their fragile self-esteem and maintain their inflated sense of self-importance. They often exhibit grandiose behavior, expecting constant praise and recognition from those around them. This need for admiration drives their interactions, leading them to seek out attention in various ways, whether through charm, manipulation, or even coercion. The constant pursuit of validation becomes a defining feature of their personality, impacting their relationships and interactions with others. Narcissists thrive on attention. They derive a sense of power and control from being the focal point of conversations and situations. When they receive admiration, it temporarily satisfies their need for validation, reinforcing their belief in their superiority. However, this satisfaction is fleeting, necessitating a continual cycle of attention-seeking behavior. This cycle can be exhausting for those around them, as they are often manipulated into providing the narcissist with the validation they crave, at the expense of their own emotional well-being. Strategy: withdraw attention and validation. One effective strategy for dealing with a narcissist is to withdraw the attention and validation they so desperately seek. By doing so, you disrupt their source of power and control, forcing them to confront their insecurities without the reinforcement they crave. This approach involves a conscious effort to reduce the amount of attention you give to the narcissist, whether it's through praise, acknowledgement, or engagement in their attempts to dominate interactions. This withdrawal of attention can be challenging, especially if you have been conditioned to respond to the narcissist's demands. However, it is crucial for reclaiming your own sense of self-worth and autonomy. By not feeding into their need for admiration, you diminish their influence over you, creating a space where you can focus on your own needs and priorities. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, offers profound wisdom in his quote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This statement underscores the importance of mental discipline and the impact of our thoughts on our overall well-being. In the context of dealing with a narcissist, this quote highlights the necessity of maintaining control over your thoughts and reactions, rather than allowing the narcissist to dictate your emotional state. Application: focus on self-improvement and mindfulness. To effectively withdraw attention and validation from a narcissist, it is essential to focus on self-improvement and mindfulness. By redirecting your energy towards personal growth, you not only diminish the narcissist's influence but also enhance your own emotional resilience and well-being. Self-improvement: invest time in activities that foster personal growth and development. This could include pursuing hobbies, learning new skills, or setting and achieving personal goals. By concentrating on your own progress, you shift the focus away from the narcissist, reducing their ability to impact your self-esteem and sense of purpose. Mindfulness: practice mindfulness techniques to cultivate awareness and control over your thoughts and emotions. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, and journaling can help you stay grounded and centered. Mindfulness allows you to respond to the narcissist's behavior with calm and clarity, rather than reacting impulsively to their provocations. Healthy boundaries: establish and maintain clear boundaries with the narcissist. This involves being assertive about your needs and limits, and not allowing the narcissist to overstep them. Consistently reinforcing these boundaries can prevent the narcissist from exploiting your attention and validation. Support system: surround yourself with supportive and understanding individuals who can provide perspective and encouragement. Having a strong support system can help you stay focused on your own well-being and resist the narcissist's attempts to draw you back into their web of manipulation. By focusing on self-improvement and mindfulness, you deny the narcissist the satisfaction of your attention, thereby weakening their hold over you. This approach not only protects your emotional health but also empowers you to reclaim your life and happiness. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom serves as a guiding principle, reminding you that true happiness and fulfillment come from the quality of your thoughts and the strength of your inner self. 2. Set boundaries and stick to them. Importance of establishing clear boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries is crucial when dealing with a narcissist. Boundaries serve as the guidelines that define acceptable behavior and protect your emotional and psychological well-being. Without clear boundaries, a narcissist is likely to overstep, manipulate, and exploit you, causing significant stress and damage to your self-esteem. Boundaries are essential for maintaining your identity and autonomy. They help you distinguish between your responsibilities and those of the narcissist, preventing you from being overwhelmed by their demands. Clear boundaries also provide a framework for healthy interactions, ensuring that your needs and limits are respected. This is particularly important when dealing with a narcissist, as they often disregard the needs and feelings of others in their quest for control and validation. Strategy: firmly and consistently enforce limits. To effectively manage a relationship with a narcissist, it is vital to not only set clear boundaries but also to enforce them firmly and consistently. This requires a combination of self-discipline and assertiveness, ensuring that the narcissist understands that their manipulative behavior will not be tolerated. Define your boundaries, identify the behaviors that are unacceptable and establish clear limits. This could include refusing to engage in arguments, not allowing the narcissist to invade your personal space, or setting limits on the amount of time you spend together. Be specific about what behaviors you will not tolerate and what consequences will follow if these boundaries are violated. Communicate clearly. Once you have defined your boundaries, communicate them clearly and calmly to the narcissist. Use assertive language, stating your needs and limits without being aggressive or confrontational. For example, you could say, "I need some time to myself right now," or "I won't discuss this topic anymore." Be consistent. Consistency is key when enforcing boundaries. Each time the narcissist attempts to cross a boundary, respond in the same way. This reinforces the importance of the boundary and reduces the likelihood of future violations. Consistency also demonstrates that you are serious about your limits and will not be easily manipulated. Follow through with consequences. If the narcissist continues to violate your boundaries, it is important to follow through with the consequences you have outlined. This could mean temporarily reducing contact, seeking support from others, or even ending the relationship if the behavior does not change. Following through with consequences shows that you are committed to protecting your well-being. Quote from Epictetus: "No man is free who is not master of himself." Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, emphasizes the importance of self-mastery in achieving true freedom. His quote, "No man is free who is not master of himself," underscores the necessity of self-discipline and control over one's actions and responses. In the context of dealing with a narcissist, this wisdom highlights the need for individuals to take charge of their own behavior and enforce their boundaries with determination and clarity. Application: empowerment through self-discipline and assertiveness. Empowering yourself through self-discipline and assertiveness is essential for effectively setting and maintaining boundaries with a narcissist. This involves cultivating the inner strength to uphold your limits and the confidence to assert your needs without being swayed by the narcissist's manipulative tactics. Self-discipline: developing self-discipline allows you to stay focused on your goals and maintain your boundaries even in the face of pressure. Practice self-control by managing your emotions and reactions, staying calm and composed when dealing with the narcissist. Self-discipline also involves being consistent in your actions, ensuring that you adhere to your boundaries regardless of the narcissist's behavior. Assertiveness training: building assertiveness skills can help you communicate your boundaries effectively. Practice expressing your needs and limits clearly and confidently, using I statements to take ownership of your feelings. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel ignored when you interrupt me, and I need you to let me finish speaking." Self-reflection: regular self-reflection can help you stay aware of your boundaries and the effectiveness of your strategies. Reflect on your interactions with the narcissist, identify areas where your boundaries were challenged, and adjust your approach as needed. This ongoing process of self-awareness and adaptation ensures that your boundaries remain strong and effective. Seek support: empowerment is often strengthened through support from others. Surround yourself with individuals who respect your boundaries and encourage your efforts to maintain them. Seek advice and validation from trusted friends, family members, or therapists, who can provide perspective and reinforce your commitment to your well-being. By setting and consistently enforcing clear boundaries, you protect yourself from the harmful effects of a narcissist's behavior and reclaim control over your life. Epictetus's wisdom serves as a guiding principle, reminding you that true freedom comes from mastering yourself and your actions. Through self-discipline and assertiveness, you can build a strong foundation of boundaries that safeguard your emotional health and empower you to live authentically and confidently. 3. Use logic over emotion. How narcissists exploit emotional responses. Narcissists are adept at exploiting emotional responses to maintain control and manipulate others. They often provoke strong emotions such as anger, guilt, or anxiety, knowing that heightened emotional states can lead to impulsive and less rational decisions. By triggering these responses, narcissists can distract from their own behavior, shift blame, and create a sense of chaos that keeps their targets off balance. For example, a narcissist might use gaslighting, making someone doubt their reality or memories, to create confusion and self-doubt. They might also engage in emotional blackmail, threatening to withdraw affection or approval to elicit a specific response. These tactics are designed to provoke an emotional reaction, making it easier for the narcissist to control the narrative and manipulate the situation to their advantage. Strategy: respond with calm logic and reason. To counteract a narcissist's manipulation, it is crucial to respond with calm logic and reason. This approach involves maintaining composure and clarity, allowing you to think critically and make informed decisions rather than reacting impulsively. Here are some strategies to help you respond logically. Stay grounded. When confronted with a narcissist's provocations, take a moment to breathe and center yourself. This helps prevent immediate emotional reactions and allows you to approach the situation with a clear mind. Focus on facts. Stick to the facts when communicating with a narcissist. Avoid getting drawn into their emotional games or personal attacks. By focusing on concrete details and evidence, you can keep the conversation rational and on track. Ask clarifying questions. Challenge the narcissist's assertions by asking clarifying questions. This not only forces them to explain their position but also gives you time to process the information and respond thoughtfully. Set limits. Clearly define what you will and will not tolerate in conversations. If the narcissist becomes overly emotional or aggressive, calmly state that you will not engage in such discussions and remove yourself from the situation if necessary. Practice active listening. Show that you are listening by paraphrasing what the narcissist says and confirming your understanding. This demonstrates that you are engaged in the conversation while also giving you control over how the interaction proceeds. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, offers profound wisdom with his quote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This statement emphasizes the importance of internal control and self-mastery. By recognizing that you have power over your own thoughts and reactions, you can maintain composure and resilience even in challenging situations. Application: maintain composure and clarity, refusing to be drawn into emotional manipulation. Applying Marcus Aurelius's wisdom involves developing the ability to maintain composure and clarity, thereby refusing to be drawn into the narcissist's emotional manipulation. Here's how you can put this into practice. Mindfulness practice. Engage in mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or yoga to enhance your emotional regulation. These practices help you stay present and aware of your thoughts and feelings, making it easier to respond calmly rather than react emotionally. Cognitive reframing. When you feel provoked by a narcissist, reframe your thoughts to focus on rationality and logic. For instance, instead of thinking, "They are trying to upset me," reframe it as, "They are seeking a reaction, I will not give them that power." Emotional detachment. Develop emotional detachment by viewing interactions with the narcissist objectively. Imagine you are an observer rather than a participant, which can help you maintain a neutral stance and reduce emotional involvement. Self-affirmation. Remind yourself of your strengths and values regularly. Affirmations such as "I am in control of my reactions" or "I respond with logic and reason" reinforce your commitment to staying composed and rational. Prepare and plan. Anticipate potential provocations and plan your responses in advance. Having a strategy in place can help you stay focused and avoid being caught off guard. Seek support. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who can provide perspective and encouragement. Discussing your experiences with trusted friends, family members, or a therapist can help you process your emotions and develop effective strategies for maintaining composure. By consistently applying these techniques, you can effectively use logic over emotion in interactions with a narcissist. This approach not only protects you from their manipulative tactics but also empowers you to navigate the relationship with clarity and confidence. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom serves as a guiding principle, reminding you that true strength lies in your ability to control your mind and reactions, regardless of external events. 4. Show indifference to their provocations. Tactics narcissists use to provoke and destabilize. Narcissists often use a variety of tactics to provoke and destabilize their targets. These methods are designed to elicit strong emotional reactions, which they can then manipulate to maintain control and dominance in the relationship. Common tactics include gaslighting. Narcissists frequently employ gaslighting, a form of psychological manipulation where they make their victim doubt their reality, memories, or perceptions. By consistently denying facts, lying, or twisting the truth, they create confusion and insecurity, making their target more dependent on them for a sense of reality. Blame shifting. When confronted with their own mistakes or bad behavior, narcissists often shift the blame onto others. They may accuse their target of being overly sensitive, irrational, or the cause of the problem, diverting attention away from their own shortcomings. Triangulation. Narcissists might involve a third party to create jealousy, rivalry, or conflict. By pitting people against each other, they keep their target off balance and maintain a sense of control. Silent treatment. Another common tactic is the silent treatment, where the narcissist withdraws communication and affection, leaving their target feeling abandoned and desperate for reconciliation. This tactic is used to punish and manipulate their victim into compliance. Projection. Narcissists often project their own undesirable traits or behaviors onto others. For instance, they might accuse their target of being selfish or manipulative, projecting their own characteristics and deflecting criticism from themselves. Strategy. Display indifference and remain unaffected. One effective strategy for countering a narcissist's provocations is to display indifference and remain unaffected by their attempts to destabilize you. By not reacting emotionally, you deprive them of the satisfaction and control they seek. This approach involves cultivating a sense of emotional detachment and demonstrating that their tactics have no power over you. Neutral responses. When faced with a narcissist's provocations, respond with calm, neutral statements. Avoid showing any signs of distress, anger, or frustration. For example, if they attempt to gaslight you, simply state, "I remember it differently," and move on without engaging further. Avoid arguing. Engaging in arguments with a narcissist is often futile, as they thrive on conflict and emotional reactions. Instead, refuse to participate in heated exchanges. Politely excuse yourself from the conversation if it becomes confrontational. Consistent behavior. Maintain a consistent demeanor regardless of the narcissist's actions. By showing that their behavior does not affect you, you reinforce the idea that they cannot manipulate your emotions. Focus on facts. When necessary, address issues with factual information rather than emotions. This approach helps to keep the conversation objective and minimizes the narcissist's ability to provoke an emotional response. Quote from Epictetus, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, offers profound wisdom with his quote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This statement highlights the importance of internal control and perspective in dealing with external events. By focusing on your reactions rather than the provocations themselves, you can maintain emotional stability and resilience. Application. Practice Stoicism to neutralize their provocations. Practicing Stoicism can help you neutralize a narcissist's provocations by fostering emotional resilience and detachment. Stoicism teaches that while you cannot control external events or others' actions, you can control your responses. Here's how to apply Stoic principles in dealing with narcissistic provocations. Mindfulness and reflection. Engage in regular mindfulness practices to become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. Reflect on your interactions with the narcissist to understand your triggers and develop strategies to remain calm. Emotional regulation. Work on regulating your emotions by identifying and challenging irrational thoughts. Replace them with rational, balanced perspectives. For instance, if you feel provoked, remind yourself that your reaction is within your control and that remaining calm is a choice. Detachment. Cultivate a sense of detachment by viewing the narcissist's provocations as inconsequential. Practice seeing their actions as separate from your self-worth and focus on maintaining your inner peace. Prepare responses. Anticipate common provocations and prepare neutral, non-reactive responses. Having a set of prepared responses can help you stay composed and avoid being caught off guard. Inner strength. Build inner strength by affirming your values and self-worth. Remind yourself that your value is not determined by the narcissist's opinions or actions. Seek support. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who respect your boundaries and provide encouragement. Discuss your experiences with trusted friends or a therapist to gain perspective and reinforce your commitment to maintaining indifference. By practicing Stoicism, you can effectively neutralize a narcissist's provocations, maintaining your composure and clarity. Epictetus's wisdom serves as a guiding principle, reminding you that true strength lies in your ability to control your reactions and remain unaffected by external events. Through emotional regulation and detachment, you can protect yourself from the narcissist's manipulative tactics and preserve your inner peace. 5. Highlight their inconsistencies. Narcissists' tendency to contradict themselves. Narcissists often exhibit a pattern of self-contradiction, where their statements and behaviors frequently conflict with each other. This inconsistency stems from their deep need to present an idealized version of themselves, which often clashes with reality. They may shift their narratives to suit their immediate goals, manipulate situations, or maintain their facade of superiority. This tendency to contradict themselves can manifest in various ways. Inconsistent stories. Narcissists might tell different versions of the same story to different people, changing details to fit the audience or their desired image at the moment. Contradictory behaviors. Their actions often do not align with their words. For example, they might preach honesty but lie frequently, or demand loyalty while being unfaithful themselves. Shifting blame. They might blame others for their mistakes in one instance but take undue credit in another, depending on what serves their interest best at the time. Changing standards. Narcissists may have double standards, expecting others to adhere to certain rules or standards that they themselves do not follow. These inconsistencies are not always immediately apparent, but over time, they become evident to those who are paying attention. Strategy. Politely and factually point out inconsistencies. To effectively address a narcissist's inconsistencies, it is important to do so in a manner that is polite and factual. This approach minimizes the risk of confrontation and defensiveness, focusing instead on objective observations. Here's how you can achieve this. Observe and record. Keep track of the narcissist's statements and behaviors. This can help you identify patterns of inconsistency. Having a clear record of their contradictions makes it easier to address them factually. Choose your moments wisely. Pointing out inconsistencies should be done in a calm and neutral setting. Avoid doing so during heated arguments or when emotions are running high. Use neutral language. Frame your observations in neutral, non-confrontational language. For example, you could say, "I noticed that you mentioned X last week, but today you said Y. Could you clarify?" Stick to facts, focus on specific examples, and avoid generalizations. Presenting clear, factual evidence of their contradictions makes it harder for the narcissist to deny or deflect. Stay calm and composed. Maintain a calm demeanor when pointing out inconsistencies. This helps to avoid escalating the situation and keeps the focus on the facts rather than emotions. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, offers profound wisdom with his quote, "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." This statement emphasizes the importance of maintaining clarity and rationality, even when surrounded by irrational behavior. In dealing with a narcissist, this quote underscores the value of staying true to oneself and focusing on reason and observation rather than being swayed by manipulative tactics. Application: use observation and logic to reveal their contradictions without confrontation. Applying Marcus Aurelius's wisdom involves using observation and logic to reveal a narcissist's contradictions without engaging in direct confrontation. Here's how you can put this into practice. Develop observational skills. Train yourself to notice discrepancies in a narcissist's words and actions. Being observant allows you to gather the necessary evidence to highlight their inconsistencies. Logical analysis: approach the narcissist's statements and behaviors analytically. Compare their different accounts and actions to identify contradictions logically. Frame as questions. Instead of making direct accusations, frame your observations as questions. This invites the narcissist to explain themselves and often reveals their inconsistencies more clearly. For example, last week you mentioned you handled the project alone, but today you said someone else helped. Can you help me understand? Stay detached. Maintain emotional detachment when addressing inconsistencies. Your goal is to bring clarity, not to provoke a defensive reaction. By staying detached, you can keep the conversation focused on the facts. Use third-party perspective. Sometimes it helps to reference a neutral third-party perspective when pointing out inconsistencies. For instance, "It seems like what you said to John differs from what you mentioned to me." Nonverbal cues. Pay attention to the narcissist's nonverbal cues and use your own body language to convey calmness and neutrality. This can help de-escalate potential confrontations. End on a neutral note. After pointing out the inconsistency, move on to another topic or conclude the conversation on a neutral note. This prevents the narcissist from feeling cornered and reduces the likelihood of escalation. By highlighting a narcissist's inconsistencies using observation and logic, you can reveal the contradictions in their behavior without provoking a defensive or confrontational response. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom serves as a guiding principle, reminding you to maintain clarity and rationality, ensuring that you do not get drawn into irrationality or chaos. Through careful observation and factual presentation, you can navigate interactions with narcissists more effectively, preserving your own sanity and well-being. 6. Prioritize your own well-being. The importance of self-care in dealing with narcissists. Dealing with a narcissist can be emotionally and mentally exhausting. Narcissists often drain the energy, time, and resources of those around them, leaving their victims feeling depleted and overwhelmed. Therefore, prioritizing your own well-being is crucial when navigating relationships with narcissists. Self-care is not a luxury but a necessity to maintain your physical, emotional, and mental health. Self-care involves activities and practices that help reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance overall health. It allows you to recharge and build resilience against the narcissist's manipulative tactics. By focusing on your well-being, you empower yourself to handle the challenges posed by the narcissist more effectively. Moreover, self-care helps you regain control over your life, ensuring that your needs and happiness are not sacrificed for the narcissist's demands. Strategy: focus on personal growth, health, and happiness. Prioritizing your well-being involves consciously making time for activities that promote your personal growth, health, and happiness. Here are some strategies to help you focus on these areas. Set boundaries. Clearly define and enforce boundaries to protect your time and energy. Boundaries help prevent the narcissist from monopolizing your life and give you space to focus on yourself. Physical health. Prioritize activities that improve your physical health, such as regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep. Physical well-being has a significant impact on your mental and emotional health, providing a strong foundation to cope with stress. Mental health. Engage in activities that promote mental well-being, such as mindfulness, meditation, or therapy. These practices help reduce anxiety and stress, improve emotional regulation, and foster a positive mindset. Personal growth. Invest time in personal development activities, such as learning new skills, pursuing hobbies, or setting and achieving personal goals. Personal growth boosts self-esteem and provides a sense of accomplishment and purpose. Social support. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family who respect your boundaries and encourage your well-being. Positive relationships provide emotional support and reduce feelings of isolation. Relaxation and leisure. Make time for relaxation and leisure activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Whether it's reading, gardening, painting, or simply spending time in nature, these activities help recharge your spirit. Quote from Epictetus: "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, offers timeless wisdom with his quote, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This statement underscores the importance of self-awareness and intentional action. It encourages individuals to define their goals and aspirations clearly and then take the necessary steps to achieve them. In the context of dealing with a narcissist, this wisdom emphasizes the need to prioritize your well-being by first envisioning the person you want to become and then actively pursuing that vision through self-care and personal growth. Application: invest in activities and relationships that nurture your well-being. Applying Epictetus's wisdom involves taking deliberate steps to nurture your well-being by investing in activities and relationships that support your growth and happiness. Here's how you can put this into practice. Define your vision. Take time to reflect on your values, goals, and aspirations. Ask yourself what kind of person you want to be and what aspects of your life need improvement. This clarity helps you make informed decisions about where to focus your energy and attention. Create a self-care plan. Develop a self-care plan that includes activities and practices that promote your physical, mental, and emotional health. Schedule regular time for exercise, relaxation, hobbies, and social interactions to ensure that self-care becomes a consistent part of your routine. Set realistic goals. Establish realistic and achievable goals for personal growth. Break these goals into smaller, manageable steps and track your progress. This approach keeps you motivated and focused on continuous improvement. Build a support network. Strengthen your relationships with supportive individuals who respect your boundaries and encourage your well-being. Seek out friends, family members, or support groups who understand your experiences and can offer empathy and advice. Practice mindfulness. Incorporate mindfulness practices into your daily routine to stay present and reduce stress. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or journaling can help you stay grounded and centered. Learn to say no. Recognize that it is okay to say no to demands or requests that compromise your well-being. Practice assertiveness and prioritize your needs without feeling guilty or obligated to accommodate the narcissist's demands. Celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. Recognizing your progress boosts self-confidence and reinforces your commitment to personal growth and well-being. By prioritizing your well-being and investing in activities and relationships that nurture you, you can build resilience against the narcissist's manipulative tactics and reclaim control over your life. Epictetus's wisdom serves as a guiding principle, reminding you that the journey to becoming your best self starts with a clear vision and intentional actions. Through consistent self-care and personal growth, you can protect your health, happiness, and overall well-being, ensuring that you thrive despite the challenges posed by the narcissist. 7. Surround yourself with support. The necessity of a strong support system. Dealing with a narcissist can be incredibly challenging and isolating. Narcissists often seek to undermine their target's self-esteem, manipulate their perceptions, and control their social interactions. This behavior can leave victims feeling alone, confused, and helpless. Therefore, having a strong support system is essential for maintaining your mental and emotional well-being. A solid network of trusted friends, family, and advisors can provide the validation, perspective, and encouragement needed to navigate the complexities of a relationship with a narcissist. Support systems serve several crucial functions. Emotional validation. Trusted friends and family can validate your feelings and experiences, helping you realize that you are not overreacting or imagining the narcissist's behavior. Perspective. A strong support system can offer perspective on your situation, helping you see things more clearly and rationally. They can help you identify patterns of manipulation and offer advice on how to respond. Encouragement. Supportive individuals can provide the encouragement you need to set and enforce boundaries, prioritize self-care, and make decisions that are in your best interest. Accountability. Friends and family can hold you accountable for your well-being, reminding you to stay committed to your self-care and personal growth plans. Safety net. In extreme cases, having a support system can provide a safety net, offering a safe place to stay or help in case you need to distance yourself from the narcissist. Strategy. Build a network of trusted friends and advisors. Building a network of trusted friends and advisors involves consciously seeking out and nurturing relationships that offer genuine support and understanding. Here are some strategies to help you build and maintain a strong support system. Identify trustworthy individuals. Look for people in your life who have consistently demonstrated reliability, empathy, and understanding. These could be friends, family members, colleagues, or mentors. Communicate openly. Foster open and honest communication with your support network. Share your experiences and feelings with them, and be willing to listen to their insights and advice. Seek professional help. Consider seeking support from professionals such as therapists or counselors who are trained to help individuals deal with narcissistic relationships. They can provide expert guidance and strategies for coping and healing. Join support groups. Participate in support groups, either in person or online, where you can connect with others who are experiencing similar challenges. These groups can offer a sense of community and shared understanding. Maintain regular contact. Regularly stay in touch with your support network. Schedule regular check-ins, whether through phone calls, video chats, or in-person meetings, to keep the lines of communication open. Set boundaries. Ensure that your relationships within your support network are healthy and respectful. Set boundaries to protect your well-being and ensure that your interactions are mutually supportive. Show appreciation, express gratitude for the support you receive. Acknowledging and appreciating your support network helps to strengthen those relationships and encourages ongoing mutual support. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, provides valuable insight with his quote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This quote emphasizes the power of perception and the importance of maintaining control over how we interpret and react to external events. In the context of dealing with a narcissist, it highlights the importance of perspective and the role a strong support system can play in helping you manage your reactions and emotions. Application: seek out relationships that provide encouragement and perspective. Applying Marcus Aurelius's wisdom involves actively seeking out and nurturing relationships that offer encouragement and perspective. Here's how you can put this into practice. Cultivate positive relationships. Focus on building relationships with individuals who uplift and support you. These relationships should be reciprocal, where both parties feel valued and respected. Practice self-awareness. Regularly reflect on your interactions with others to ensure they are healthy and supportive. Be aware of how different relationships impact your well-being and make adjustments as necessary. Engage in meaningful conversations. Seek out conversations that are meaningful and enriching. Engage with people who offer thoughtful insights, constructive feedback, and genuine encouragement. Set realistic expectations. Understand that no relationship is perfect. Set realistic expectations for your support network and appreciate the unique strengths each person brings to your life. Be open to new connections. Be open to forming new connections with people who share your values and interests. Expanding your support network can provide additional sources of encouragement and perspective. Provide support in return. Support is a two-way street. Offer your support to others in your network, creating a balanced and nurturing environment where everyone feels valued and understood. By surrounding yourself with a strong support system, you can better manage the challenges of dealing with a narcissist. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom reminds you that your perception and reaction to external events are within your control. By seeking out relationships that provide encouragement and perspective, you can maintain your emotional and mental well-being, ensuring that you remain grounded and resilient despite the difficulties posed by a narcissistic relationship. Conclusion. Recap of the 7 strategies. Navigating a relationship with a narcissist requires a combination of strategic approaches and inner resilience. Let's recap the 7 strategies discussed. Ignore their need for attention. Narcissists crave admiration and validation. By withdrawing your attention and focusing on your own self-improvement and mindfulness, you deny them the satisfaction they seek and reclaim your energy. Set boundaries and stick to them. Establishing clear, firm boundaries is crucial. Consistently enforcing these limits protects your well-being and prevents the narcissist from overstepping and manipulating you. Use logic over emotion. Narcissists exploit emotional responses. Responding with calm logic and reason, as advised by Marcus Aurelius, allows you to maintain composure and avoid being drawn into their manipulative games. Show indifference to their provocations. Narcissists thrive on provoking and destabilizing their targets. By practicing Stoicism and displaying indifference, you neutralize their attempts to unsettle you. Highlight their inconsistencies. Narcissists often contradict themselves. Politely and factually pointing out these inconsistencies can undermine their manipulative tactics without direct confrontation. Prioritize your own well-being. Self-care is essential. Focusing on personal growth, health, and happiness empowers you to handle the challenges posed by the narcissist while preserving your mental and emotional health. Surround yourself with support. A strong support system provides validation, perspective, and encouragement. Building a network of trusted friends, family, and advisors helps you navigate the complexities of dealing with a narcissist and reinforces your resilience. Reinforcement of the goal, empowering oneself rather than seeking revenge. The primary goal of these strategies is not to seek revenge or harm the narcissist, but to empower oneself. It's about reclaiming control over your life, building inner strength, and fostering well-being. Narcissists can be toxic and draining, but by implementing these strategies, you protect yourself from their negative influence and focus on your own growth and happiness. Empowerment comes from within, and by adopting these approaches, you take proactive steps to safeguard your mental and emotional health. Final reflection with a quote from Epictetus. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, provides timeless wisdom that is particularly relevant in the context of dealing with narcissists. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This quote underscores the importance of focusing on what truly matters: inner peace, self-sufficiency, and contentment, rather than external validation or material possessions. In dealing with a narcissist, this philosophy reminds us that true strength and wealth come from within. It's not about amassing external accolades or possessions, but about cultivating a sense of inner contentment and reducing our dependency on others' approval. By prioritizing your well-being, setting boundaries, and seeking supportive relationships, you align with this Stoic principle, finding strength and simplicity in self-reliance. Encouragement to embrace the wisdom of the Stoics for inner strength and peace. The wisdom of the Stoics offers invaluable guidance for managing relationships with narcissists and fostering inner strength and peace. The principles of Stoicism, focusing on what you can control, maintaining emotional equilibrium, and seeking inner contentment, provide a robust framework for personal empowerment. By embracing Stoic wisdom, you learn to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. You become adept at managing your reactions, prioritizing your well-being, and finding peace amidst turmoil. The Stoic emphasis on self-discipline, rationality, and inner tranquility equips you with the tools to handle narcissistic behavior effectively and maintain your mental and emotional health. In conclusion, the 7 strategies outlined here, inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, offer practical and philosophical approaches to dealing with narcissists. By focusing on your empowerment and well-being, rather than seeking revenge, you reclaim control over your life and build a foundation of inner strength and peace. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, and let it guide you towards a life of resilience, contentment, and true empowerment.